Hi everyone, Jackson here. Welcome back to the weekly endeavours for the 30th of December. We've got a 255 seal set here with event tickets, heists, and versus in the Infinite Archive. So, event tickets is definitely going to be the best option here. Versus in the Infinite Archive will be good if you're not going to be around to do these event tickets, because you can only get three tickets a day. So if you're going on holiday very soon and you want to do everything in a day, Infinite Archive is going to be the one for you. That being said, this will take some time. It'll take maybe an hour, maybe less, maybe more, depending on how good your build is. So I've done event tickets and versus in the Infinite Archive to death recently. My video for the Golden Pursuits guide, because you've got stages in the Infinite Archive, which is where you get versus from. I've done that in the Golden Pursuits. I've gone through 1.5 arcs worth of Infinite Archive basically in the Golden Pursuit, because 15 verses to get there, you need to get the 10 from arc 1, then you need to beat Thoat, and then you need to get 5 more from arc 2. So you need to do 15 stages in total, so it's like 1.5 arcs. So I've gone through that in the Golden Pursuit walkthrough. I've timestamped where to find that information there, and same thing with the event tickets. I've gone into depth, basically talked to death about how to get here, how to do the tickets, how to get them, and I've timestamped them in the video. I will link the video in this in the weekly, but I just feel like I feel like I'd be beating a dead horse doing these two again, right? Like you've probably, I suspect most people in watching this video have seen this shit to death by now, whereas I haven't done heists in a very long time. So I thought maybe this time I'll do a heist instead just to show you. But I think event tickets is definitely the best. Versus in the Infinite Archive is long, but this is the one you want to do if you want to do everything in a day, because this will take a couple of days. This will also likely take a couple of days, but there is one caveat to this. So my opinion, don't choose this option because it's the worst one, but you know, all three of these aren't terrible options, I think. So, with a heist, you need to come to the heist board in the Thief's Den. You need to progress through the main quest line for Heist Begins a little bit. So, in the zone guide here, I think you need to get to either Cleaning House or the Long Game, one of those two. UESP, Master of Heists is what you're looking for. You need to complete the long game before you get here. Now, this unfortunately means that if you haven't done that stuff, and if you haven't unlocked heists to begin with, brace yourself. It is quite a bit of time spent doing this shit, because it's like a couple of hours at least to finish those quests to get to unlock heists. But as soon as you do that and you unlock heists, you're good to go. So there's one more thing to talk about with heists. So, on one character, you can only do one heist a day. As soon as you complete this heist on this heist board, this character cannot accept another heist until tomorrow, until the daily reset. However, there is one thing to talk about. If you accept the heist, if you go into your journal, you'll see here, you can share it. Now, let me go on to my other character. Sorry about the sound there. Just mute this. So, as you can see, I've been able to share the quest. And so if we go, oh yeah, sorry, it's here. So yeah, so you can share this to other people, and other people can share this to you. Now, I don't think you can share, if you complete the hideaway and someone shares the hideaway to you, I'm pretty sure it doesn't work, because it has to be something you haven't done that day. So if you get different ones, I'm pretty sure you can share it, but I'm not certain that you can share the same one when you've completed it already that day. I'm not certain on that, sorry. But yeah, so you can share them. So that is one thing to consider. So you can do multiple on one character a day, but if you don't have anyone to share it with, you're going to either have to do this on multiple characters, which is a fucking lot of work, or just do it once a day for 4 days. And in that case, I just do the event tickets. It's so much easier. But yeah, like I said, you've seen this shit to death, so I'll just do one of these instead. Okay, so... Oh yeah, sorry, I only meant to leave the group, not take away the quest. Okay. Here we go. So, what we need to do is talk to Farendar. When you're ready, I'm ready to take the heist. He will give you a little bit of information if you click that option, what you're getting into. But TLDR, you've got a timer. You've got to complete objectives before the timer expires, and every time you get spotted, the timer reduces. So to get the maximum rewards, you need to get out before the timer ends, basically. So the timer begins as soon as you enter that tunnel there. In this one, you've got to find hidden caches. There's people running around. Don't get spotted by them. Okay, so where is it? It's up there. How do I get up there? Oh yeah, I have to go around that way. Alright, so these blue lines... Oh, god damn it. It fucking saw me. So yeah, that's what it shows. And up here, you can see you've got 7 minutes to do this. So every time you get spotted, you will lose time, and you'll basically just have less time to complete the objective. Now you can kill these people. It's quite useful on Black Sacraments because there's no repercussions if you kill them. Whereas in this, even if you don't get spotted while you're killing them, it will still give you less time because technically they've seen you. It's fucking bullshit, but okay. So open this. Now the animation's pretty quick for that. So forcing locks, having high legerdemain is really good for this as well because you can force the locks super quick. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that will help you out in this one. Okay, so we've only got 4 minutes, and I've got to find these things. Okay, so where's the... It's not showing me where the actual objective is, which is annoying. So even if I kill this guy without him seeing me, by feeding him on him as a vampire, he will still spot me. But he'll still reduce the time I have. So I fucking hate that about this, but yeah, nothing you can do about that, unfortunately. Okay, so I've got 4 minutes. And yeah, this is why when I do these, like normally I just rush through them. Because, like, otherwise you're waiting so long to get through it. Whereas if you successfully get the good rewards, it's still like shit all. So if you're wondering what happens if the timer goes to 0, you don't fail. You just there's like secondary objectives. And it just means that you failed these secondary objectives. All that will happen is a guy will rock up, and you'll have to fight him near the door. You don't have to fight him. You can skip him, but it's kind of difficult getting away from him. I think this person's just going to sit there. So it might be better off just killing him. Or her, sorry. Did I just assume their gender? How much does that take the time? A minute. Yeah, that's brutal. Okay. How much time do I have? 50 seconds. Alright, this is going to be tight, but I'll try. Alright, yeah, I fucked it up. Yes, that's up there. Alright, so that's the third hidden cache. I don't know what's going on, but the map isn't showing me where the actual thing is, so I assume it's up here. But yeah, it's just... That's old content for you, just broken shit. So I've already been spotted, so there's no reason to try and stealth through this shit. This is what I normally do. I just rush through. There's no reason to like be nonchalant and be like stealth about it. Then we just leave. These guys can't follow you down here anyway, so let's jump down here. So this is the NPC that comes in when you fail the objectives. They're just like a public dungeon boss, basically. And that's it. Just kill them, and then you just leave. And that's it. Then you talk to him, and then you leave. So if you successfully do all the objectives, you'll get, I think, a purple satchel of laundered goods, and so this gives you a bunch of stuff. So you get a lead for Mauler's Blessing. This is like a furnishing, and if you get like the better container for completing that, you can get like purple Thieves Guild motifs, but they're so fucking unbelievably cheap. Like, they're not worth anything really. You get XP for Thieves Guild. You get more XP for Thieves Guild for completing the bonus objectives on time. But the Thieves Guild passives, as you can see, are so forgettable. I'd never bother with any of them. I do criminal shit all the time in my endeavors, and I still don't give a shit about this stuff. Just goes to show, like, the only thing that matters for Thieves Guild for me, as far as endeavors goes, is Finders Keepers for doing the Thieves Troves. That's it. Everything else is just like, when you log off, you lose your bounty anyway, so it's just not a big deal. Okay, so now that the heist is done, I'll just go through firstly some of the rewards. So that coffer that I got gave me a couple of these things here. Just sell them for gold, that's about it. Now the purple reward you get for completing it properly can give you some... There are some worthwhile things from it. So if I go... Just give me a sec. Our scales. This thing here. So this Kiras, you cannot get this in heavy armor in Hughesbane, the Overland. So this is the only... Heists are the only way to actually get this thing. And as you can see, it's pretty damn expensive. Fucking look at that one. I wouldn't buy this, but I think it's a meta item for a specific build in PvP. And I think groups might use it. I'm not 100% certain. PvP is not my strong suit, but I think this is like a really strong set for a specific PvP build. So that's why these are expensive. Is this worth it though? I don't think so. I think there's easier ways to get this kind of gold through like writs and shit like that. Or more reliable ways. You're taking a big gamble. There's so many items that you can get in those boxes that it's just like not going to be expensive. I just don't think it's worth it myself. But I'll leave that decision up to you. You can take a gamble and maybe get rich, but I wouldn't rely on it. The rest of the stuff, as you saw from when I collected it, Mauler's Blessing is one of the things you get, but you get this just from completing it, regardless of if you do it perfectly, so wouldn't worry about it with that. You get some other stuff, but the motifs for Thieves Guild as well. So, go to Collections, Thieves Guild Style. This one here. I personally think the style looks terrible, but that's just me. Especially the shoulders. I fucking hate the look of the shoulders. But, you know, it's if you want that style, yeah, you can go for it. So yeah, this one here. I don't know. I hate the way it looks. It's probably not great with the colors that I've got, but yeah, I'm just not a fan of it. Yeah, so you can only get them from doing heists, but you can buy them on guild stores, and they're very, very cheap. These motifs. So yeah, not a way to get money in this game. That's for sure. Now, I will go through a few things that can help you clear it quickly. So, firstly, you want something that is fast and is good. It has good stealth mechanics. So something fast. Probably some of the best ways. I've gone through my Vampirism builds. I don't think Vampirism is too good in there. You probably want stealth more. Having a Khajiit is good because they in their racial passives, Khajiit have reduced stealth detection. Wood Elves used to have that, but they replaced it with stealth. Stealth detection, the opposite. Let me tell you now, increasing your stealth detection radius by 3 meters, this is fucking useless. This is honestly the most useless racial passive in the game. Even more useless than any of the fucking flare passives, in my opinion. This thing, the reason being is enemies in PvE don't go into stealth. They only cloak, and you can't see them anyway with this. PvP, if someone's going to stealth and you're going to detect them, they're probably going to want to fight you anyway, because the only ones that are going to stealth are either Nightblades, who will just cloak, and so you can't see them anyway with this, and everybody else is usually better at fighting than Wood Elves are anyway, so I don't know. I just feel like this is also useless in PvP. I despise how they change these passes. Everything else about Wood Elves is pretty good. Enough about that. Something else is Darlock Bray. So when you're crouched, you get a fucking shit ton of resources. And you also reduce your stealth detection radius. I think Night Mother's... Is it Night Mother's Embrace? Reduces the radius you can be detected as well. Night Silence. This one ignores the movement speed penalty of Sneak, but I would just be a vampire instead, because vampires get the same thing with the Darkstalker passive, ignore the movement speed penalty of Sneak. So it's good to be a stage 1 vampire, but I wouldn't bother with being a stage 5 vampire. Just you make your resources terrible if you do, and you still get spotters when you cloak sprinting anyway from the light blue circles anyway. And yeah, you obviously want something like Adept Rider to make you quicker. Or you can get Bring of the Wild Hunt to make you quicker. And if you're not a Nightblade, you can use the Jailbreaker set from Vanished Cells to give you minor expedition. If you are a Nightblade, just wait, where's the skill? Why have I taken this skill off? What am I doing? Am I an idiot? Yeah, this one. Yeah, so while slotted on either bar, you gain minor expedition. So just movement speed bonus, just at all times. Like, it's so good. And Cloak. Cloak is amazing. Being able to use this and just like go invisible at will. It won't work on the guards with the light blue effect, but yeah, it can be really helpful. Now, one little cheese I've learned with using Cloak and basically offsetting this fucking annoying 0 regen thing that you get when you're moving. The only caveat is you will get you use Vigor, and you'll get spotted if you use Vigor. So what you do is, when you're not around anybody, you Vigor, and then you go back into Cloak. Now what you want to do is just spam siphoning attacks. And this, as you can see, gives you your Magicka back. So what you do is you Vigor, and then you go back into Stealth to get your health back, and then you just keep spamming siphoning and it basically is just like infinite resources. Vigor, Cloak, and get your resources back with siphoning. Now it's not perfect, but it will really prolong your ability to stay invisible with Cloak. And it works much better with magic builds, though I wouldn't suggest those if you're going to do one of these stealth builds, because if you want to cast more magic skills, you need light armor, and that causes you to have your stealth detection radius quite compromised. I'll say that. Alright, so if there's anything else you want to ask me about this, just let me know. I'm not the best when it comes to heists. But yeah, I do have a little bit of knowledge. And look, if I was you, I would not bother getting the extra, like the extra, like the purple reward. I would just rush through this shit and get it done as quick as possible. And that way, you still get this done. You just get it done quicker. That's my 2 cents. But you know, it's your call. You do what you enjoy. Don't let me tell you exactly how to play this game, please, for the love of God. All right, everyone. That's all for now. Thanks for your support as always. I do appreciate you guys. Take care. I'll see you next time.